What's up, y'all? I'm back for the next video of this playlist. So yeah, let's just jump right into it.
Panicked, he runs to the janitor room and tries to kill the light. Henry realizes something as he sees the same light in the standing clock and immediately heads over to the school. He manages to calm him down, explaining that the glowing is the awakening of John's legacies. Upon arrival at the house, Henry tells John that he will grow stronger and faster, thus he needs to learn how to control it.
So
Curious
yeah, let's
about
see
the
what
power,
first.
John sneaks out of his house and demonstrates his ability while the dog secretly observes him. On the other side, the Mogadorian commander buys all the food in the supermarket and feeds them to mysterious huge creatures.
Yo,
John surprisingly meets Sarah on the street and takes her for a walk where they spot Sam with his stepdad across the street. She invites him to have dinner at her house, where she introduces him to her family. Sarah's parents tell John that their daughter has put a lot of interest in photography and suggest they go to the night carnival in the city. After dinner, they go to Sarah's room where John discovers Sarah's scrapbook, revealing that the girl doesn't like to be photographed. Unfortunately for John, Bernie suddenly shows up outside the house, constantly barking and forcing John to leave. The next day, Sam asks John about the incident in the classroom, but he refuses to answer. As Sam warns his friend to stay away from Sarah, pink paints that were previously planted by Mark
what the heck?
explode from their lockers. John's palms begin to glow again, but luckily he manages to control his anger and walks away. While they are cleaning up in the bathroom, the nerd boy tells John about his real dad, who was obsessed with aliens and suddenly went missing. Sam claims that his father was abducted by aliens. Henry, who also did some research on Sam's dad, goes to an old factory where Sam's father did the experiments. There, he discovers mysterious signs on the column and a strange glowing rock, known as a locator, on the ground. During the
Wow.
Spring Scream Festival, Sarah admits that she and Mark used to be a couple, and Mark deliberately dumped all her secrets to others when they broke up. The pair then go on the haunted wagon ride through the woods. When they proceed to the next room, Hell's Gate, suddenly Mark and his friends attack them and begin to beat John up while the other friend kidnaps Sarah and brings her to Mark. John is forced to use his power while Sam secretly observes them. He eventually rescues Sarah and almost breaks Max's arm. John
Dang.
walks Sarah home and finally has the chance to kiss her. John realizes that he is getting stronger as he now manages to break the streetlight with his palm. He stops by Sam's house, where he reveals his true origins to him, proving that his dad was right all along. John warns him not to tell anyone about that because it may put him in danger, and Sam promises. The next day, a local sheriff who turns out to be Mark's dad shows up at John's house and interrogates him, accusing John of attacking his son yesterday, but John denies it, saying he didn't pay any attention. After he leaves, Henry is proud of John because he is getting used to the ability. Not long after, a footage of John screaming in agony in the ocean goes viral, and Henry suggests they leave immediately as he cannot erase it. John disobeys and refuses to leave because he has fallen in love with Sarah. He attacks his protector, and both of them engage in a short fight. A few moments later, Henry is kidnapped, and John is forced to go to a certain location to save his protector. With Sam's company, both of them go to the location. Upon arrival, John orders Sam to follow a man while he sneaks into the house where he finds several newspapers
That
of
part was
missing
useful.
persons and eventually discovers Henry, who is being tied up. It is then revealed that the kidnappers are two conspiracy theorists who were sent by the Mogs. Suddenly, a Mogadorian blasts the door and attempts to attack them. Henry fights the alien while John and Sam escape from there. Sam loses the car key, and John uses his ability to power up the car. However, before departing, the alien shows up and manages to stab Henry in the chest. As they drive away, Henry hands over his special knife and the locator to John, revealing that Sam's dad has been using the rock to track the remaining Lorian's kids. Before he passes away, Henry orders John to find the other kids as their combined powers would be enough to stop the Mogadorians.
All right. Uh, let's stop right there, and I'm gonna come back for the third video in just a little bit. So hope you guys have a good day, and yep. See you.